Hello, Arts Council. My name is Marina Gomez, and today I'm going to be presenting to you why we should get the $25,000 grant to put on a classical music concert series featuring the Viennese and romantic periods. So the Viennese period was in 1750 to 1828, and the Romantic era was 1829 to 1875. First of all, I want to give you a few examples of what the music from this era sounded like. There was a big movement towards symphonies during this time. There was about 16,000 symphonies written by 1810. And which is phenomenal. And I want to show you two that I think will strike you. The first is a Haydn symphony, Symphony number 100. It's from his first movement, and I will play this briefly for you. So it's light and airy, but it's still beautiful. It moves and it breathes. I think it's just wonderful. The next example that I want to play for you, I think you will recognize. It's Beethoven's Fifth Symphony, his first movement, and I'm pretty sure you will all recognize this. Let me play this for you. So as you can tell, these two symphonies are very different. One was light and airy, and it was happy and everything. And then you hear this Beethoven symphony, and it's very dark and recognizable. I mean, this is heard everywhere, but very dark, very sad, kind of scary sounding. And so this kind of speaks to the way we hear this kind of music during this time. I mean, it's not all just boring classical music. It's really interesting stuff. Another example that I want to play for you is from an opera. During this time, operas were very, very popular, and they were made popular by Mozart. I mean, not just Mozart, but Mozart had a huge contributing factor during this time. So this is from his opera, The Marriage of Figaro. This is called Non so più cosa son. It's sung by a woman. Let me play this for you. So that's just a taste of what this kind of music is like, and it's bouncy and fun, and I think that everyone can listen to it. It's not just only like older people can listen to it. Opera is so old, but I think it's fun. I think it's interesting. Let me play for you another opera example. This comes from Verdi's opera Rigoletto. This comes from Act 3, Scene 1, and I'm pretty sure you'll recognize this. So recognizable, a lot of people have heard this song. What this song talks about actually is this guy who's singing is this really like womanizer, gets every girl, but in this song is talking about how fickle women are, which is a little funny. And so I think the messages that are being said through these operas also resonate today. They're also relevant today, which I think is another reason that, people should really hear this music. Another example that I want to give, the last example that I want to give actually, is a piano etude by Chopin. It is called Nocturne. Oh, shoot. It's not Nocturne. It is his Etude in G sharp minor. Here it is. So very fast, very runny, and I just think this is such exciting music. Why wouldn't anyone else want to listen to it? I think it's important for people to hear this kind of music because it's innovative and creative. It had the immersion of the defining of symphonies and some of the most popular operas that we have now. Because listening to classical music is so refreshing. Sometimes we get so stuck listening to rock and pop and R&B, and it all just sounds the same, or it can get us into the same mood. When you listen to classical music, Western classical music and opera, especially from the Viennese and Romantic era, it really gives you a sense of peace, I think. And I think this kind of music just benefits everyone. It makes everyone happy. I really think that it's important for everyone to be able to experience this music.